Welcome to the Midnight Mixer, where every episode feels like you just became best friends with that really cool couple at the bar.
We're your hosts, Liz and Nell, and we're bringing you the perfect blend of our favorite music, craft cocktails, and heartfelt advice for all of our listeners.
Grab a drink, sit back, and let's mix it up together.
Now, let's get into this week's episode.
Yo.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, governor.
Welcome to the Midnight Mixer.
Welcome
If you
to
were
the mixer,
just
baby.
with us, you were making margaritas.
Margaritas. Ugh. They're really good, y'all.
They are tasty.
If you go back to our video, you're going to learn balance. The key word is balance. So go check that out, y'all. Y'all gonna learn how to make a proper margarita.
Episode 5 was mixing in the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome to the Midnight Mixer.
welcome to the Midnight Mixer.
This is episode 7.
Episode 7.
We are staying consistent.
We are trying to stay consistent, y'all. We've been doing good, though. We've been doing good.
It's hard.
It's hard. Just we tired.
Mm.
We tired. I don't know. It's like I was having a conversation with Kenton. One day we'll have him on. Shout out Kenton. It was like, bro, it's hard being a content creator.
Yeah.
He was like, he's finally taking it serious. Well, he's been doing things, but he was like, feel like finally taking it serious, and it's like a second job. You know what I mean? Like,
It is.
This is our only day off together, and we're working essentially. You're working off the clock multiple times, a day, literally going from work to come home to edit. It's a lot.
It is a lot, but we enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
Not to say that we don't, because we do. But it is a lot to sit and have to find the time to do the thing that we want to do, because we know eventually it's going to pay off. But it's like consistency is the key word.
It's the name of the game.
I mean, those who persevere are the ones who stay consistent.
Right.
So, we're episode 7 in, and it feels like we've worked forever. Which episode 7 is like saying like 7 official episodes.
Yeah.
But I want to say the amount of uploads we've done for videos.
We're on like 40, I think it said.
Something
right?
like that on YouTube. And then on the podcast networks, we're like 20 something. So it's a lot of content that we've made.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention like editing shorts and reels and stuff out of the videos. Like, we don't have no video editor. It's me.
It's her.
And that's please.
Yeah.
It's so bare minimum. But it's a lot of work. Like,
And
it's just a lot of work.
I just see why people say it's like a full-time job. It's a business. It's a entrepreneurship. It's something that you're working on the clock, constantly doing every day. Especially when it's content that you have to keep up with. When it's like, you know what I mean? You're literally like I feel like now I'm not even consuming media for entertainment. I'm consuming media now as a form of, information, as a form of talking points. I'm all, it's always jotting down notes, and it's an interesting thing. And it's a very balanced issue, because life comes with checks and balances.
Whose dad are you, bro?
Checks and balances. And it's just you got to juggle your real life, because we got a life out, when them cameras go off. You gotta juggle that job. It's a thing. So I see why people, like, when they finally can do it full time,
They go crazy.
oh,
They
I
go
know
crazy.
that feeling. I know that feeling is probably freeing.
But it's like right now, like, we had content to put out last week, but last week didn't happen because we were tired. This week almost didn't happen because we're tired. But it's like we both looked at each other and was like, we got to get up and do it, because this is the only day we can get it done. And as much as it sucks to be like, honestly, we're taking like an hour out of our day to film. Takes me about a week to get the editing done and stuff. But it is just like, what are we going to talk about today? Is what we're going to talk about going to be substantial enough? Are we going to pull in, like, I don't know, the views that we need, the engagement that we need
Right.
by this topic. Are we trending enough? Are we doing this? Like, it's so many things that go into, I guess, effect or things to consider when putting together our episodes. And it's just a lot. And sometimes it can feel a little exhausting. But good things or things that are worth it, I don't think are ever easy.
I don't know. If it was easy, everybody be doing it.
Yeah. So I'm happy to be doing it with you. You make it easy.
Oh,
Aw.
get a room.
Yeah, bro, right? But you do make it easy. And it's fun with you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we can do it in the comfort of our own home. I think that also plays a big part.
Oh, cat's out of the bag, y'all. If y'all thought this was a set, whoops.
It's our
This is
house.
straight living room vibes right now.
We're literally
like so many people have, I believe, been like, "Yo, where y'all film at? Like, what y'all be doing, bro? Where's this set at?"
Not a set. It's our house. And we love our home. I think if we had to go to a set to get this done every week, yeah.
The fact that you can just wake up, go to the next room and hit record and talk about what we want to talk about. It's cool.
I'll say
It's cool.
that burnout is real though. It's real.
For real.
And it's like you got to consider like these social media apps, like constantly changing the algorithms, so users are constantly chasing it and chasing it and chasing it and throwing money into it because, well, I'm not getting the views I need, so let me buy an ad.
Right.
Let me boost this post. Let me promote this post. Throw money into the algorithm because that's the only way you get a benefit from it. It's like, Instagram's not doing it for free. A lot of these posts that you see that end up on your timeline, they don't end up there for free. Right? The same thing with TikTok. It is what it is. There are some things where it's like you got to throw a little money, you got to pay to play sometimes. These algorithms, like, people are not going viral for free.
Yeah. It's not a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. And it's hard to keep chasing and staying up so late being like, oh, I cracked the code. And then you think you cracked the code, but you really cracked the code from a month ago.
Yeah.
What's the code for this month? Like, it's like a gotcha kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like that all the time. And you just feel so crazy. And sometimes we'll get little pops. Sometimes we'll get big pops.
Sometimes we get nothing.
Sometimes we get nothing.
Sometimes we get...
That's just real.
It's just, yeah.
But you could go on our pages and see, like, there ain't no shame. There's no shame because we just started this back in May. So I don't feel ashamed that we have some videos that got 50,000 views, and then we got some videos that got like 48.
It's crazy, yeah. The fact that even one video is at 50,000 views is still a blessing. It's still, you know what I mean. And then that's also across multiple platforms. Not to because we was a little depressed in the first half, but now we gotta talk our shit. But it's like, on multiple platforms, it was like, just looking at numbers, it's like, okay, you can see something out of it. You can see that, even if you strike gold once, you can strike gold again. You could do it again.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's consistency. It's just sticking down.
It's just consistency. And I think some people would be like, oh, that video wasn't popping enough, so let me take it down. I don't care.
Oh, it's there.
It's there because we made it and we put work into it.
Exactly. And because what you want, or at least what I would want as in this journey is that ability to look back. You know what I mean? And be like, damn, yeah. Like,
I
when
want
them
to
videos
see
is
that
consistently
organic growth.
Yeah.
Everything we do is organic. Like, there is no like videos or things where it's like we put hundreds of dollars into like promoting or anything like that.
And I think that's also a issue with like media and what's been the new wave, this industry plant thing of like people scrubbing their past work and then only posting
the things that were popping.
The things that popped. And then you see an artist pop up or you see a content creator pop up, like they just popped up out of the blue, but you don't know that they've been doing this for a minute. They've really been doing this for a minute. So a lot of these musicians, it's just been a big thing now where like even like Four Bats, like there are people that just come out the woodworks out of nowhere. And it's like, nah, bro, these dudes, they be having music, or you know what I mean? And they'll just completely wipe the history, make it seem like they just blew up. Everybody wants that. It's something about that instant gratification, that instant success, that drives people to keep working, even though it really doesn't exist and it really isn't attainable. They say, like luck plays a good part in prepared, and in with you being prepared. If your lucky chance comes and you're not prepared to take it,
That's a
that's
good point.
you still had to do something, rather, you know what I mean, even if it was a once in a blue moon chance, you still did something to get to that chance. People just want this, like I said, this instant blow up thing, and this instant blow up story that never really, like I said, it never really existed to begin with. I guarantee you, everybody that you look up to, that, you know what I mean, they've been working for a minute. It's just the facts.
It always be, it'd be for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of things are just by chance. I mean, I think some people experience just like a lucky hand.
Yeah.
But like you said, like, were you prepared? If
I mean, like nepotism is a thing,
yeah.
There are things, but for the
But
average,
there are nepo babies that are kind of
that are still struggling.
yeah, because they ain't have it.
They ain't have it.
I'm gonna be honest. We mad at, like, and I'm not gonna talk about kids, but I'm gonna talk about, like, we mad at people whose parents got it, like Kylie Jenner. You know, or I see some people talk about, which I don't agree with, but I see some people talk about, like, Tracy Ellis Ross because her mom is Diana Ross or things like that. But it's like, okay, but I'm not necessarily like a Kardashian Jenner fan, but Kylie Jenner, she at least made a name for herself.
Facts.
Like,
Facts. That's fact.
whether you agree with what
she can exist outside of the Kim Kardashian name.
yeah, exactly.
If she wanted to.
Yeah, and she does. And I
does.
think, of course, Tracy Ellis Ross, like, a lot of people don't even know she's Diana Ross's child. You didn't know?
I mean, it's kind of like I knew, but like I guess I never really made the connection. Like, oh shit, like
Yeah, true. But then I'm trying to think of some nepo babies that.
Coi Leray is a nepo baby. It's a lot of nepo. Coi Leray.
What about the ones that didn't make it?
The ones that didn't make it. I mean, you could argue, but
Who?
I said you could argue Coi Leray ain't make it, but
Oh my God,
nepo baby that didn't make it.
that's a good. They're just struggling.
Who? I can't think of nothing right now.
Not off the top of my head, but I know they exist.
It's
And that's
there's
killing me.
someone. Dang! Somebody leave it in the comments.
Please help us, because I know there are some
Even though
out
y'all
there.
don't be commenting for real, but
I know y'all just be watching and
Just
going
be
on about
watching,
y'all
bro.
business.
Nepo
Ridiculous.
babies, bro. I kind of low key want to pause this and like figure it out.
I don't know.
Nah, I can't think.
Y'all get the point.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all don't get the point. Maybe that just proved our point that Nepo
Right.
kids make it
Nepo
all the
kids
time.
do make it.
You're poor. You got dealt a bad hand.
Yeah, you fucking brokey.
You're right, exactly.
Oh man,
That's funny.
That's depressing.
Well, speaking of rich folks, we saw Deadpool and Wolverine.
That was a segue. Yeah, okay. That was a segue.
I'm
Speaking of
tired.
rich people. Yeah, we saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on the big screen together. Nah, never thought we would get it. Never
It
thought
was
we would get
great.
it. That was, I don't know. I guess we live in this age where multiverse is a thing in the cinematic universe. And I know some people look at it as like a cheap, it's a cheap cash grab. Oh, they just putting in all of these, But
what else is
fan
Marvel gonna do
service
now?
thing. It's like, yeah, true. But
Like,
I feel
Avengers is like over.
I feel like at least we're
So-
getting those moments. You know what I mean? At least we got that moment to see Blade, Wesley Snipes as Blade again.
It's pretty dope.
Or, you know what I mean? Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler
The movie's been out for a minute. We were
Facts.
late to the game.
Yeah, we were
so
late
if you
to the
haven't
game.
watched
I
Deadpool and
couldn't really-
Wolverine yet, or you at least don't know who's in it, I'm gonna be questioning some things about you.
Yeah, but like there's so many things. Channing Tatum as Gambit, who's been wanting that role for a minute, bro. Like these dudes, they killed it, bro.
Oh my god!
They
If y'all have
killed
not
it.
heard Channing Tatum's accent as Gambit, please pause this video and look that up right now, or get off.
Oh my
Whatever. If you're
God.
listening to the podcast, please pause wherever you're at. Remember where you're at. Okay, we're at like the 15-minute mark.
Right.
Go to Channing Tatum's video of him as Gambit. Oh my god, do you have it? Are you pulling it up?
Succulent reminder of my own inadequacies. Look at you.
What is it? Say it, bro.
The name's Remy Labo.
Remy Labo.
Put it.
Came back
You
Put
said
it in
what?
the
Oh,
mic.
put it in the mic. You're right.
20,000 views, which is awesome. And who's this? Succulent reminder of my own inadequacies. Look at you. You look like the superhero version of Hawkeye. The name's Remy Labo. Le Diable Blanc. But you can call me the Gambit. It's been a while since I've seen Sling Blade. Hit me again. They call me the Gambit. Do they? Are you sure you didn't just really, really want them to, but it never quite worked out?
It's not the one, bro. I want that quote, bro. What did he say?
He said, "Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself."
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself. That was
What
the
in
clip,
the world, bro? That accent was crazy.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself. I swear to God.
And you know he really felt that when
He
he said
felt
it.
that one. I've been waiting for this. And I think that's also what really worked well with the movie was not only was Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, like that movie itself was the fourth wall. I've been waiting for this moment. Yes, he literally has. been
Wesley
wait-
Snipes standing up and being like, "I'm the only Blade."
I'm the only Blade. Yeah, I know. What's his name? Marshall, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
Marshall Ali. I know he got his movie coming up, but I'm the only
I'm
Blade.
the only Blade.
Come on, man.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, I know people look at it, like I said, as cheap cash grabs, but I really think it's a good opportunity to at least see, you know what I mean? Like even with what Spider-Man Homecoming, like that was a cheap cameo or whatever, but it's like we got that moment. You know, I
thought it was a good movie. I thought it was very funny.
Very
But
funny.
Ryan Reynolds, to be fair, is very funny.
very
So-
hilarious. Honestly, Deadpool was like the perfect character for him. It's insane.
I read a Twitter thread
Mm-hmm.
of like them breaking down about how Deadpool really was not supposed to be this like blockbuster Marvel character. He was always a B-list comic book character. But they really like Ryan Reynolds was like, we can make a franchise out of this. Like we can do this. And the fact that Fox and because it was Fox, right?
Yeah.
At the time. But Fox and, the studio really trusted his vision with that. That's why they did the 12 Days of Deadpool. Because I think Deadpool came out around Christmas time, the first one. They did those.
Because it's an iconic character though, like especially behind the scenes of like comic book nerds and everywhere. Like I remember growing up and playing Marvel Avengers too. Oh my gosh, if y'all played that, any of my nerds out there, Marvel Alliance, bro, too. You could play as Deadpool, bro. That was the first time I ever played as the character. Ever was like, who is this dude cursing on a T for teen game, bro? Who is this dude? Like he's very much like that background character, but he always pops up somehow. He's
Yeah.
always in, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, of course. I mean, now he's like almost as big as Spider-Man now. So many people dress up as him as like
people
Comic-Con.
love Deadpool.
Like it's insane.
Deadpool is one of the biggest Marvel characters. He's up there with the Avengers.
Yeah, for sure.
Like in terms of
I
popularity.
mean, literally. I mean, look at what
That's the third movie.
The numbers that this movie did.
That's the third movie.
Literally, they said these numbers they're rivaling. I don't know if they beat it yet but from what I heard when it first came out, it was rivaling Endgame. It was rivaling.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, it was rivaling Endgame.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, it's
Deadpool says
crazy.
everything that we're thinking.
Everything.
He said, "We're wrapping this up. I promise." Like he literally
I
was
promise.
like,
I know this movie is long.
We're in the home stretch.
We're in
Like
the home
it's so funny because Marvel movies are always so long, but he's literally just so funny. Like it's easy to pay attention to those movies, and also just watching them fight. I mean, spoiler alert: watching them fight and like knowing
like
nobody can die.
Everything I've ever wanted.
It was
bro.
great.
Oh my
So funny.
gosh,
but talk about Ryan Reynolds in the beginning of like the opening credits of him
Oh.
dancing to what was that?
it ain't no lie.
Bye 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 bye.
Yo, he killed that.
That was so
He
funny.
killed that.
He was crazy.
Yeah, no, that movie was great. I loved it. I really did. I don't know where Marvel is going after this. Honestly, it was a good movie. I haven't watched a Marvel movie in a minute. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. I think the last time we went to the no, not the last time, but one of the first times we went to the movie, we watched Doctor Strange. I think that was the last Marvel movie.
Did I see a movie after that?
I feel like I think that was the last one I seen. I think
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
that was it, bro.
There was a multiverse movie. That was a movie we saw?
Yeah, Doctor Strange,
multiverse one?
Multiverse
Yeah,
Madness.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. That's
that was
it.
the last one. I haven't seen a Marvel movie since, bro.
That's definitely it,
And
actually.
everybody's like, "Yes, this is the." He said, "I'm the Marvel Messiah.
No, he said, I'm Marvel. He
I'm
said,
Marvel Jesus. You could call me MJ.
MJ if you're
Feeling
nasty.
nasty."
Oh, funny.
It's
So if y'all haven't
funny.
watched it, please watch it. It was
Facts.
it was very worth it.
Really
like,
good, y'all.
just a funny movie. I would watch it again, I think.
No, for real. Honestly, it was so many cameos, so many things to miss. They brought X-23 back. That was a good cameo. Hugh Jackman, I mean, is always going to be amazing. Hugh Jackman was acting his
And he was
butt off, bro.
Jacked.
And he was. I think that was CGI, bro.
Huh?
I think it was CGI, bro.
You think the muscles were fake?
I think it was fake, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that was fake, bro.
I don't know.
I think it was.
It might be a little enhanced.
I think it was fake.
Or he's
bro.
on them roids.
No, I don't think the Jackman.
I mean, what?
True. The Rockman is. It's my fault, y'all.
How did Dwayne get in this?
On that note,
How did Dwayne get in this? He catches strays
He's
on the
just got
midnight
a
mixer.
mean ass.
His ears start itching like crazy just now. Talking about me. Man, okay. On that note, we're going to take a little breaky break.
Yeah.
Enjoy this word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Just kidding.
It's gonna happen one day.
Yeah. Just keep speaking it into existence.
Better
Go
help.
go refill those drinks. We'll be back.
Let's go, y'all, because I'm refilling mine. Yo,
Welcome back
Welcome
to the show.
back to the mix, y'all. How y'all doing?
So, Janelle has something he wants to share.
That I do.
I don't know what it is.
So this album has been weighing on my heart recently. He's been trending. This is like, I think his first, I don't know. This is the first complete studio album that I've listened to by JPEGMAFIA. I don't want to like
Who?
JPEG, my boy
JPEGMAFIA?
JPEG. Yeah, he's not super known. I only have like, well, he has like a pretty like a cult following, I would say. But he's like a kind of like underground, a little different, a little vibey. He's like one of those kind of, I would say, like alternative rap. That's how I would
What is alternative rap?
alternative rap? Like you're rapping over things that are not necessarily or wouldn't be considered like hip hop beats. It's
Okay.
like this he has this alternative sound, this really it I don't know. His musicality is insane. I feel like I'm trying to save face before playing this song.
Just play the song. You're
But
gonna have me react to it.
Let's go.
Is
go.
that what's gonna happen here?
Yes, I'm gonna have you
Okay.
react.
What's
to
the name
it.
of the song?
The name of the song is "Don't Rely on Other Men."
Amen. All right, JPEG.
I had to get on my pop shit. I don't wanna start shit. These rappers is regular food. I put my bitch in compartment. She thinking in cartman. She ain't fuck no regular dude. Say that. Wanna cry the piece of the Maybach. If you hate me, my nigga, just say that. I don't know who told these wiggers that acting like niggas was ever the vibe of the mood. You know that, I know that. Ain't really you was the black of the image, the white of the room. Say that. Wanna cry the piece of the Maybach. If you hate me, my nigga, just say that. We can take the shit the veteran way. The Kimber, the Glock, your mini to drink. I ain't going no
Oh.
in your face, make a shorty give me hate till a nigga to break.
Oh. I don't even know how to like.
Describe it, right?
No, I have no idea how to describe. There's so much going on.
That's how the whole album is.
I want to like headbang.
Literally, I could be like in a rave.
You get what I'm saying? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, that's hot. Oh, wow.
Skating.
Ooh.
And he always has like these live, and it's all him.
He plays all of
Production
these?
is all him.
He plays the instruments and
the
everything, like.
bass, the production is all him. I mean, I think he
Period.
gets help here and there, but for the most part, it's all him. Like Tyler, the Creator. I guess that's who I could have compared him to.
Okay. Like a rock star, Tyler the Creator. I like him. I do.
Yeah, I do. I know.
I'm not gonna lie. The first half, I was a little
It's
confused.
like a little iffy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how I had like my whole album review. It's like the raps. What did I say when I texted you? I said he kind of gives a little Eminem, bro. A little Eminem, but a little.
Play another song.
All right.
I just want to hear one more.
There's one I think you'll really like.
What's this one? That's not it.
It's not it. Hold on, it's gonna take. I think it's "I'll Be Right There." "I'll Be Right There" by JPEGMAFIA. Oh, do you want me to start another screen recording?
You just keep
keep it.
going.
All right. This. Oh
Can I see the
God.
phone? Is there like lyrics to this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like not on the Spotify.
Oh, apparently he has some Drake disses in there too.
He does.
Yeah, everybody hates Drake apparently. I don't know why anybody would hate Drake.
Why would anyone hate Drake?
Okay, so a little backstory on that. That sample. It's like a Grand Theft Auto 5. And it's like, I don't know if anybody remembers it, but it's like this lo-fi station and it plays like this song in the background.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hey, bitch, I'm back outside. They getting surprised when they hearing these beats like epiphany. Back and forth with this African booty scratch.
That bass is beautiful.
I knew you would. It's the bass.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I be spitting that dope like it's 80s crack.
I see what you mean. It's like being clever, a little bit. See, I like how this song is almost like an easy listen. Like the first one you showed me was just like a brain melt, like just want to head bang and do all crazy.
And this one you kind of just
This one's like it's very versatile. It was just like a freestyle.
Yeah. And he just literally skates. It's like the beats are a canvas to him.
Yeah.
That's how the whole album is. Whole album to me reminds me of like a DJ mix. And then just going through different genres, different vibes every time. And it's a perfect sample in Spanish.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I was a little worried at first. I was a little concerned. Not because of the harshness, because you know what I listen to.
I know exactly.
I mean, we got Pierce the Veil on the wall.
I know that.
It wasn't that. It was just,
more so of the rapping. I thought the off-put was going to be the rapping for you.
Well, when you said alternative rap, I was afraid it was going to give Linkin Park. And I was just like, please, God. Please.
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how.
Don't copyright me.
What, because you sound just like him? Don't copyright me is crazy. Or when Gavin Dance started rapping randomly on that one song, I was like, please. But I guess because, he black, so he got a little flavor to him.
He got a little flavor. He got a little bounce to it. He
Yeah,
got a little flow to it. I mean, even though the rapping isn't bad to me, it just...
The rapping is very good.
I think, but I'll be honest, as a listener, what I'm coming for is the production, the music. And honestly, this is the first time for me where the music is the production is the main part. And honestly, the vocals is just background. The vocals is just what keeps it all kind of together.
It's produced beautifully.
It's amazing. He says Kanye is one of his biggest
I could tell
inspirations.
He has so much life, so many elements that just makes his music feel like I don't know what the word like
Full.
I guess maybe it's just like there's so much going on that it almost just feels like natural. Like this is environmental. Like this is just like what life sounds like. I don't know. Like
bunch of
you know what I mean?
It's like chaotic, but it's controlled chaos.
Yeah, but it's like, when we hear these beats, and not to knock producers now, because I obviously listen to music now, but I feel like when we hear trend of beats now, things have been a little simplified. Yeah, we've talked about music back in like the 90s and even early 2000s where it was like there was so much life. Like you might have had one track on the I don't know what producers use, freaking Logic Pro or whatever. You might have like one track where it just has a ting, and that's the only thing on that one track. But you have like 20 billion tracks of just like an instrument and a sound doing different things. And I'm sure producers now experience that too. But I feel like now things are more simplified. We don't hear as many like just instruments that just bring all of this life into songs anymore. Like, and especially live instruments. Like you don't hear those guitars and the bass and the violins and just something that just sounds so like it's like a symphony. Maybe we could like go like it's like it's literally like orchestral the way things sound with music like this. Yeah. And I feel like JPEGMAFIA, he's a little abrasive at first, I think, but maybe that's the point. Maybe that's how he gets your attention. Every artist has their gimmick, so to say. So maybe that's the point with him. And I think there are a couple other rappers out now that are like that, where it's like their thing is like, I'm going to
just hit you with
just go right to it. Like, I'm not even going to ease you into this because I got something to say.
Like Tyler Creator is one
of them. Yeah. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that because let me know who you are right off bat. I'm cool with that. I will say his music does give me, like, not Kanye West vibes. Kanye West inspired for sure, but he does have his own, like his own lane. You know what I mean?
Like, I've never heard a lane like that. Like, I mean, people fuse hip hop with a lot of things, but that was done.
It's orchestral.
Yeah, it was done very like it has like yes,
It's beautiful. It's just everything worked very well. Even in the first song that you showed me that felt chaotic as hell, but it was just like you said, it was controlled chaos.
whole chaos.
I mean, that's why I listen to bands like Pierce the Veil or Dance Gavin Dance or like Paramore, for examples.
Because I think that when that music in comparison to, especially like modern hip hop, or even modern pop music, that has especially when it comes to following trends, even with the things that people say that Drake does or accuses very popular artists of doing, but simple usually is better, especially when you're trying to chart.
Digestible.
It's digestible. Instead of throwing everything at you, like you said, very abrasive, it kind of can be off-putting if someone doesn't like your style, but you can't appeal. I feel like you try to appeal to everybody.
It's true. And I feel like you said, like the pop mainstream thing is like most people are just going to listen to things that are more digestible, which I do. I listen to things that are sometimes I just want something that's on in the background, easy to listen to. I'm cool with it. But when I really want to dive deep into music, probably JPEGMAFIA would be somebody that I would like literally listen to and like low key study, because it's like, how did you come up with this?
Yes.
Something like that is like, there's a science behind this. And I did music for years in school, like band kid all the way through and through, like played 3 instruments through high school.
Talk to
I'm not by no means a music expert, but I feel like I am a music lover.
Yeah.
And there is something about listening to music that has so many layers to it that just makes me want to sit down and be like,
full.
I'm going to listen for just so I can hear this one part. Then I'm going to listen to it again for the next part. And I'm going to listen to it again for that. Because it's like, how did you figure out these
empty
layers?
Spaces left, like that's what I like.
I'm going to be honest with you. Every single person that we have up here as a vinyl, because these are my vinyls, okay? I will say, no matter, like, every single person up here has music that is produced in a way that's like, I mean, Britney Spears, and I don't know why you have such a
I'm not. I don't.
vice against Britney Spears, but when it comes to talented white women, she's the one that comes to my mind, because she came with music, like, it was pop, but it was pop that literally, like,
I think that was when pop. That was before pop.
she went to the school of Janet Jackson. You get what I'm saying? Like, she took notes, and I love that about her. Like, I really do. Like, I love Janet.
Even then, like her production, her production is very comparable to. You hear beats from like Timberland, like her, like those beat Toxic.
Like, it's crazy. So much life to that song.
Like, there's so many layers. And then that's just the layers of the production. Then you also add the layers of her voice, the vocals that she puts on it.
And I don't think Britney Spears is the strongest vocalist, but I think she did have music that was memorable. And there's a reason. And she was a very powerful performer. And that's another thing where it's like, she might not have been the strongest singer up on that stage or even in the booth, but she would perform those songs down, and that music behind her vocals was memorable.
Which is a perfect time to bring up when we was watching that video earlier, Taylor Swift, and you you was like, I don't get why people would go. I get why people would listen to Taylor Swift. To knock that girl of her writing, her pen. She makes relatable white girl music. She makes relatable.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? The relatable high school music, love music, whatever. The performance, you compare someone to Britney Spears. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, are we going to compare her to other pop girlies? And it's like, sure, Britney Spears, to me, when it comes to other white female pop performers, she's in a league of her own. But if that's the standards you got to live up to me, that's what I'm waiting to see a girl to pop out like that. If I'm buying a ticket that's going to be $2,000 to your concert, baby, you better be giving me Britney, bitch.
But Taylor is my life. She's my life.
Yeah, I'm also not a 14-year-old girl, so I don't know. Maybe I just don't relate. I did like Taylor Swift when she was a country girly back in middle school days, but now I don't relate to her at all. And that's fine. And this is not a dig at Taylor Swift. I just don't get it. And maybe it's just not for me to get. I'll accept that. I'll accept it. But even like, we got Pierce the Veil up here, which y'all know I love Pierce. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know I love Pierce the Veil. Seen him twice.
Pierce the Veil.
Seen him twice in concert. And literally, musically, I don't care if you don't listen to metal or screamo or pop punk or however you want to list them. You need to listen to this album, Collide with the Sky. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
They have a song on there where they mix rock with this Spanish guitar. And it has
like a Mexican traditional guitar.
It goes to this Mexican
Mexican.
standoff.
Yeah. Bulls in the Bronx is the name of the song.
Oh my God.
My favorite song on that album. Bulls in the Bronx.
Beast.
They start do 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 do. It's crazy. It literally like, oh my gosh, like yo, like genius.
That's
genius.
music. That's music that at least and that's for me. When people ask why am I so critical on certain artists, for me, that's the stuff that I want to hear. JPEGMAFIA, like even when I first heard it, I was like, I might turn this off. And then I got to it and I said, okay, when you're making music that you're not afraid to express yourself, you're not afraid to express what you want to do. And I feel like, and I hate to do it again, I'm sorry, but Drake, I feel like if you are a Drake, bro, or a big artist, even Uzi, I was let down on that last album that he made, the Pink Tape.
Really?
I still
you
like
liked
it.
A couple songs.
I liked a couple songs, but as a project, I was let down because if you're going to do that genre, then do it.
Yeah.
Stick to it.
Yeah, I get, like he kind of like
it
was like he was
and
doing it,
like,
but it
oh
was
my
like
God, when he would do it, it would sound amazing, and then it's like
he kind of backed up because he had a song with "Bring Me the Horizon" on there.
Yes, and I feel like it was a good song. He
just really should have went for it.
But you really should have went for it. Y'all should have did like that collab with Bring Her. It really sounded like they did that in 2 different studios.
It did.
You know what I mean? And he just sent them the song. Like really dig down.
Reminds me of SZA's song. Who was F2F? Cause I missed you. Cause I missed you.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's somebody that's kind of touching and feeling on like genre bending.
Yeah.
Because that's not really her thing, like rock music. But I feel like she touched and go, right? And that was okay with me because that wasn't the presentation of that album. And that's also not how she was presenting herself as an entertainer. Uzi was taking the route of like this rock star anime character.
Like it was about to do it.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do it,
you gotta
just
do
go
it.
the whole mile, and that's all I want from my music. It's just this difference. I mean, at some point, the organic or the artificial, music that you have to listen to when you're with your friends, when you do have to just put on that. You know what I mean? That you sometimes. That's what you want. Not all the time do you want to think about your music, but for me, recently, that's what I've been wanting.
Well, like I said, digestible music does have to exist because not everyone's gonna sit down and like analyze music and want to listen to something that has 30,000 layers.
I've definitely
to it.
Accepted that too, like,
and that's
not
okay.
Everybody's gonna,
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like just like how there's easy watching shows. Like everyone's not gonna want to watch Game of Thrones. Like sometimes you got to put Love and Hip Hop on.
Or Baddies.
Sometimes you got it, and there is a new episode of Baddies out that will be going on as soon as we're done recording.
It's invading my brain.
But then of course I didn't even talk about these amazing black legends behind us.
Come on now, gotta talk about.
First of all, Nayo.
Nayo.
This isn't even my favorite album by her. I love this album.
God, I love you.
But wow. Anyway, Nayo is like funk, R&B, like neo, new school. I don't even know. It's just
so
crazy.
Much.
Amazing. I don't even need to talk about Michael Jackson. We all know.
We all know.
And if you don't know, educate yourself. That is the king of pop. Okay? Frank Ocean, league of his own. Frank, please make more music. Please.
Oh, and look out for our video. We will be coming out one day, I think, right?
Yeah.
The Frank Ocean video.
Yeah, we're going to do a deep dive on Frank Ocean's channel, Orange. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Still going to
It's going to be great. And then, of course, my favorite female rapper ever.
She loves her some Missy.
Some misdemeanor? Come on.
Here's it.
Come on.
Don't copyright me, y'all.
Because you sound just like her. No, Missy Elliott's amazing. And Missy Elliott, especially when doing that combined duo with Timbaland, undefeated.
For the longest,
Undefeated.
I told you, bro. I didn't even know she could sing, bro. I found that out older, like in my life, bro. It was like that was her singing these songs, bro.
Crazy.
That's a talent. She's by far. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course, we're trying to talk more about music on the cast.
bring it in there.
Because that's just what we love.
That's what we love.
We're gonna incorporate more anime too because that's
up
what
there.
we love.
It's up there.
What did we just finish watching? Yu Yu Hakusho.
You Hakusho.
Just finished rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho. Maybe we'll do a separate video of us just talking about Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
Now that we finished it.
Yeah.
And the impact of Yu Yu.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta put that more anime in there.
Yeah, we do. But we're out of time. Time really flies when you're having fun. We love y'all. And we were real on the cast.
Yeah.
We had laughs, we had drinks, we cried.
I'm drunk.
We love y'all. We will catch y'all next week for episode 8 of the podcast, episode 6 of What's Mixing in the Kitchen. And who knows, we got some other things up our sleeve that we cannot wait to show y'all. Like a lot of things. Like some things coming in the mail. You excited for that?
Chill, bro. Y'all go as you chill. Y'all don't even need to know. Y'all don't even need to know.
And then you look, some things being commissioned right now, things being made.
Long story short, she trying to say, y'all, we got a lot in the works, y'all.
We've been working.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now.
I can't wait to share with y'all. But yeah, we love y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, rate, all of those things. Follow us on all of the social media platforms.
All of them.
Shout out to our loved ones.
Yes.
God.
OG. Triple OG.
You know, we're delirious, I think, a little bit.
A little bit. I'm drunk.
Yeah, we gotta go. Bye, y'all. Y'all be safe. Thanks for tuning in to the Midnight Mixer.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Stay in the mix. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, and all podcast audio platforms as the Midnight Mixer.
Looking for more? Check out all the other episodes and content wherever you're tuning in from.
Until next time.